It's the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. It is our mission to try to bring you some news you could use, and today is no exception to that rule. You can follow me on Twitter X at The Mike Prince Show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And don't forget, we have a 24-hour stream on the website at obnradio.com. With all that being established, let us jump right into today's episode. Today might be part one of today's message. I had to get this one out due to the fact that I think it's something that's going under the radar. I know football season is right in the air, but right now the Power Four are making moves right now that could have a serious impact on collegiate baseball as we once upon a time knew it, or as we know it now. Right now, it's pretty much even to some degree as far as available scholarships. You have 11.7 scholarships available, regardless if you're in the Power Four or you're in the FCS mid-major program. Now, with the latest proposals and everything, and it looked like it's going to be pushed through, the Power Four organizations with the NIL pushing and supporting this is going to allow up to 30 baseball scholarships. Now, we know that if the SWAC, MEAC, and all other FCS programs are struggling with the 11.7, you have many programs that cannot fulfill the 11.7. There is no way they'll be able to keep up with 30 potential scholarships per program. So all that's going to do, we know that pitching is king no matter what level you're on. So any viable pitching is going to be sucked up by the Power Four, which can, and I might as well be bold and say will, diminish the quality of baseball play on the lower levels. And is this a good thing for collegiate baseball, or is it the disaster that I'm seeing coming down the road? Well, it depends on how you look at it, which side of the fence that you're on. We here are SWAC supporters through and through, FCS, mid-major, however you want to identify it. This can be a serious game changer. How they're going to try to paint this for a better picture, they already got the FCS programs paying for the mess that the Power Fours have made, and it just seems like they keep dogpiling on the rabbit. Now, when it comes to being creative, what's the creativeness of this? There is no creativity. The only thing that can be done, at least in a rational or logical approach to things, is that the FCS programs need to somewhat rally together and create an entirely new system within. And I'm not just talking about baseball. They can be going as far as football is concerned, and they still got a lifeline in basketball, but these two sports are seriously under siege. And what frightens me is that we're so lull and nonchalant, we that are the FCS fans, that we are slowly going to see this thing erode away. And by the time the moves are made behind the scene, it'll be too little, too late. We'll be talking about it ain't right when they've already made their choices, they've made their moves, and now we're doing the mad scramble trying to pick up the pieces. We see it like that in the TV contracts. We see it on the bias, even when it comes to the EA Sports football game. Y'all heard my little spiel on that, but I'm going to stay on course right now. What needs to be done is there need to be a rallying cry, and I believe that the SWAC is in position to help lead that charge. We have a very charismatic commissioner in the likes of a Dr. Charles McClellan that could get out in front of this thing and help curve some of the momentum back to the FCS programs and circuit. Because the true and obvious handwriting is on the wall. Power Four, they're going to separate themselves from NCAA. They're going to become their own entity. And right now is the best time for the NCAA to regroup itself and redefine what their true mission statement is and start executing it to save what is left of what we now call collegiate athletics. Meanwhile, we do understand that football is in the air, and we're going to get focused back on that. We'll be talking with Coach Heiss Northern and Coach Van Pettaway about the upcoming 24 season for the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Of course, you've been able to hear from Ben, Jack, and myself with our early season projections for the football season and a whole lot more. Volleyball, soccer is right around the corner as well, and we'll keep you informed right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Don't forget, we have our 24-hour message line that you can leave your questions, comments, concerns. You can leave a voice message. We can even put on the air for you. All you have to do is dial in to 720-721-1558. Leave your questions, and we'll get it on and answer it for you to the best of our ability. And speaking of, we had a question that was asked by one of our listeners, I believe Edwin Moore, by way of YouTube. And we had Eddie Kelly on, head official for SWAC football, and it was asked about the inactive or inconsistent audio from the referees and officials when they're at a game and they're trying to tell you what the play is. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Well, we've got the clarity that that is not necessarily on the SWAC officiating. That is on whoever the home team PA system or their intercom system, whether the batteries are charged or there's a circuit or whatnot missing. So it's not on SWAC officials. It's on whoever that home team is and their PA system. So little things like that, we'll be more than happy to research and dig out for you and keep you informed. It is our mission to bring you news that you can use. I am going to exit stage left for right now. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Don't forget, follow me on Twitter X at The Mike Prince Show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Do check out our 24-hour stream on obnradio.com and our 24-hour message line, 720-721-1558. And until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.